just, this is an alleyway. I'm legitimately scared. She was stabbed on her thigh. And then the lady was like, why are you running? Walking in the lonely streets of UK by this time of the night, counting how many people I'm going to see on the streets by this time of the night. And hopefully they don't snatch my phone away from me, because that's the thing here. You do anyhow, you see anyhow, because people are legitimately waiting for you on standby to snatch your phone. You see how lonely the street is? How lonely it is. How many cars, how many people can you count? Few people and few cars. I'm legitimately scared because the road I'm taking, I'm just legit scared because the road I'm taking is an alleyway. I don't know if I'm to do it or not. This is the road. Let's go. For someone like me, walking on the street, walking on the road when it is dark this way usually gets me scared, like looking front and back just to see that everywhere is okay, just to see that there is no one coming. You guys know what we watch on the internet. I think the internet is adding much fear, you know. Everywhere is just, this is an alleyway. You see how everywhere is? You see that? I'm legitimately scared. Okay, I bumped into a major road. Still, there's coming. It's just cars and cars, you know. It's just cars and cars. I think I should just cross. This is, oh yeah, here you go. I was just crossing because, I mean, everywhere is lonely. There wasn't any car coming. I'm at the train station. The thing is this, it's not even like that late. This is only 15 minutes past 7 p.m. It's only 15 minutes past 7 p.m. The reason why everywhere is this dark is because of the weather, you know. That's why. Yeah. And I'm coming from a friend's own. Once I get home, I'm getting ready for work and I'm going to work. It's only 15 past 7 and it's this dark. If this was summer season rather, I mean everywhere will be shining bright like it's only 8 a.m. Okay, you won't be able to differentiate if it is morning or if it is evening, you know. But because this is winter, that's why once it is 4 p.m, 5 p.m, everywhere is dark, like very dark. Yeah, this is me. This is me. I can't even see any soul on the street. No single soul. Absolutely no one on the street. Everywhere is dark. Can you see my shadow? This is my shadow. This is the road. Like, this is a major road. This is how lonely it is. It's this side and that side. There's a car coming. It was just last week I was watching a video on YouTube I think it was from BBC. It was from one of the major news broadcasting channels. So I saw that video, and it was a little girl, like she was only 14. Say 14 or 11, around that age. She was going to school, like walking peacefully to school, and she was stabbed. She was stabbed on her thigh. And you know how many knife crime incidents that the UK has recorded only this year. Like, if you're following up, you know how many knife crimes that has been recorded. That's why when I think of these things, sometimes it get me scared. So the other day I was coming back from work. It wasn't like very late in the night. It was around 8:45 p.m. So, and I saw where a group of guys where, they were talking loud voices, they were going, their voices were going on top of each other, like up the roof. And the other lady I was working with, so like I was walking like very close to those guys, and then I moved to the other side of the road, like I moved, like, and then the lady was like, "Why are you running?" I said, "Why won't I run? Because I said, why won't I run?" I wasn't running like running, but I just moved out of, the other part of the road. She said, "Oh, why are you running? They are fine." I said, "Okay, they are fine. Okay, go and meet them and say hello to them." Because, just be careful, protect yourself. Because, if you don't care for yourself, no one to care for you, because the world is really getting crazy now. It is really getting crazy everywhere, not only in the UK. Let's all just be careful. We can't be too careful, but be careful. Look around your environment. Just be careful, okay? So yeah, like I was saying, just be careful. You can't be too careful, really. When you are walking on the streets, be very careful, because I don't know why people commit these knife crimes. Like the girl was saying in the video, good thing she survived it. She survived the knife attack. So she was telling the doctors when they were asking her what really happened. The girl said the only thing she could remember before she saw herself in the hospital was that she was going to school. The mom said she said goodbye to her, and then she left for school. So when they asked the girl said she was going to school, and then someone, like the person, like tapped her or pushed her at the back. Immediately she turned, it was a stab on her thigh, and the doctor said a lot of tissues has been damaged, like a lot of all of those veins that goes through the flesh, so let's all just be careful. I'm back now, and I'm still getting ready to go to work because I'm on a night shift. I'm still going to work. We can't be too careful, really. That's the thing. But just try. Make sure you're looking around your environment. If you see anything suspicious, move. Step out. Don't stay, because you don't know what is going to happen in the next minute. And the least thing you want to do is to start writing statements of something that happened around you that you don't even have enough information to give. So it's better for you to just leave the scene. Or if you must stay in that scene, make sure you call the necessary authorities. But for your own good, once you notice anything, come, because it can happen to anybody. Yeah, so a lot of things happening. Even in my area, they stabbed someone last year, like in a broad daylight, 4 p.m. when children was coming back from school. They stabbed someone at the high street. So you can imagine. Let's all just be careful, really. Be careful of your environment, because if you don't do all of this to yourself, no one is going to do it for you. Don't have a personal guard or a personal security that is going to stand with you 24/7. Even before you grab your phone to call the police or to call the necessary authorities, something might go wrong before you do it. So just be careful. Leave the scene. Once you sense anything, just leave, for your own good, for your own life, because whatever happens might affect you till how many years to come. Good, I think the girl was, was still They saved her. She was still able to walk on her feet, but it could have been worse. So let's just all be careful. You can't be too careful, but try and look around your environment. Check how things are. If things are going the way you're not comfortable with, just move, just leave, okay? Especially this time around that 4 p.m. everywhere is dark. You know, let's all just be careful. Even though things can happen, whether it is in the daylight or it's in the dark time, just let's all be careful, okay? Peace.